That was Pasqualina in the forest. Gennaro in the library shouldn't be an issue. Oh, actually, I might. Can I afford the thing now? Hey. Oh, can we greed? No. Alright. Gennaro in the library. I think what really stands out for me with this game is that, one, it's good, more a bit of fun than anything. Oh, Bible first up, nice. But it's winnable in stages. Play the early game, play the mid game, play the late game. It's not like playing... I'm going to get Axe now, so I've got it for... No, it's nice. It's not like playing an Ascension 20 Heart Run Inspire where you don't want to take some, you know, a lot of people, and I'm one of these people. I don't want to take some okay early game cards because I'm like, that's not going to be good against Heart. I'm on the second floor of the game and I'm thinking about floor 53. Because I've had a number of Heart fights where I've been screwed by having some cards that were good in Acts 1 and 2 and then fell off. So I don't take them. And then what happens? You die to Hexaghost. Whereas this doesn't. This, you know. Have I gotten 30 minutes of X-Dash? Yes. We had an X-Dash run yesterday with what we were saying were the worst items in the game, and we crushed it. It was very, very hard to play. I had Laurel, so no damage. We had did we have upgraded garlic? I think we had upgraded garlic. So it wasn't too bad. Bible. Oh, Bird. We went for Bird. So Super Bird is amazing, but so hard to play for, right? Laurel, garlic, Bible, Santa Water. Bird, is that the 6? Laurel, garlic, Bible, Santa Water, Bird. What else did we have, chat? I don't know. But anyway, it had there's this impenetrable ring of nothing in there. Oh, freeze ray. We had the freeze ray. And once we ranked everything up, we stood there, and there was just this massive hole in the middle of the screen where nothing could get into. It was tough though. It was really tough. And if I do it again, if I do when we get to X-Dash, I'm definitely not doing it like that. I'm just going to take some good early game items early game, and let it be. The hardest part was because you have, it felt like the birds, like you start with Dark Bird, it just feels that like the Peach one doesn't get offered as often as other stuff. It might just be a bit of confirmation bias, but the problem is you get punished if you don't take it, and then you take it. Now you've got 2 birds that do almost no damage early, and you've got to try and level up. And then when you get because we're going for a very specific build, we're filling up the items way too early, so they're all really low rank, and the levels were getting shared around. Now here's a question. So this is where we've got to look at this. Garlic's good, but I've already got a fairly high-ranking Bible. I'd say rank 3 right now is high enough where I don't care, and knife is up there. Let's push knife more. The downside is it's not super, like we're still in the early game. So it'd be good to have, but we could end up, because I don't take that, I could end up getting forced into something worse. Yeah, and cross is one of the strongest evolve items. If you're happy having clover in your build, which isn't bad. Luck's good, but you ultimately don't need it. But especially as sort of like, oh, let's grab the candelabra for later. You know, if you've got Gennaro who's got the extra item spot, and then you get Duplicator, or if you're playing as Mortaccio who ends up with 3 extra spots, you know, Evolve Cross is stupid strong on Mortaccio, and then not as, but still pretty strong on this guy. So we go clover instead of magnets, and then take a free tome later. Means I'll have to get my own levels, but that's okay. So then I guess I want to, this is an option, like if we got Stone Mask, Lightning Ring, and then something that I don't want, that's the problem with, I mean, although at this stage, with what we've picked up, Garlic's almost something that I don't want now, so. Almost like we did the early game, so now we're heading into mid-game items. Before the mid-game, so no point going back and picking up another early game item. It's not going to make us level up any faster. You could definitely argue that getting level 8 knives there is bad, because it means that if I don't get shown an item I've got one less item in my pool to have as upgrades, so more likely to get items that I don't have yet. But there's plenty of items I don't have yet that are okay. I think we do go, we go cross. Yeah, I'm probably going to take cross anyway. Knives, Bible, axe, cross, fire. Bible, axe, cross, fire, and anything I want. Knives more than axes? Yeah, I think you're misreading then what they actually do. Like, just watch the knives there, they just absolutely destroy. If you get a good run with axes, it's a really good item to evolve at minute 10. Oh, Spellbinder for Bible. But if you don't, then it's not so great. Whereas if you only sort of get 5 levels of knives and you don't get to evolve it, level 5 knives is really good. Like, it clears a path for you, it will kill the bosses, it'll keep you out of trouble. It just sounds like you're overthinking it. Again, it's a simple game. There's some nice synergies that you can find. It's fun, but the strategy's not deep. It's just get some stuff that helps you get through the early game, and get some stuff that helps you through the mid game, and then get your late game build. Don't start thinking about your late game too early, because you're not there yet. It's almost like driving a manual vehicle. You don't put it in 5th gear and try to take off. You probably can. Well, I know you can. But why would you? You have a 1st gear. Do that one first. And then at the appropriate amount of revs, change to 2nd. Don't rev it out just so you can change to 3rd. Don't go to 3rd early just because, I don't know. Just change to 2nd when it's time to change to 2nd. And then, repeat when you're ready to go to 3rd. Nothing fancy required. Yeah, definitely too late for garlic now. Look at this boss here. Right? He's gonna knife him in the face. And he's dead. Yep, axe evolved is widescreen, which is what I said. If you get a lucky run, like you get axe early, and you get a few chests that give you axe, and you get a few level up points that put it in there, and you're ready to evolve it at minute 10, that's a good play. I think one of the things at its core that definitely gets overlooked, if you clear the screen, it doesn't matter. Enemies spawn on the edge of the screen to come running in. So effectively you're, killing enemies off, like, that are off screen, even if there are, not even if there are, I mean, you can leave enemies off screen if you run past them. It doesn't actually do anything except bring more enemies in sooner. So you're not making the screen safer. It's actually safer to stand still. You'll get less experience, so it's good to be running around. But being able to go further off screens doesn't help you in a jam. In front of your face helps you in a jam. And I think that's one of the big advantages to knives, is that it just clears a path if you need it. That's why Bible is really strong as well, because it sort of helps keep that area around you away. Well, let's definitely get that so we can evolve at minute 10. And it's also why Fire Wand is so strong, because it clears a path directly behind, like around you. And if it's behind you, that's okay. You just go that way if you're stuck and you need it. Let's start picking that up now. to start taking some of these. So what do we got? We got knives are maxed and Bible's maxed. We've got bracer for knives and spellbinder for Bible. So we're going to evolve both of those. So now we can just fill out the build. And it doesn't matter if we slowly level the other ones. So take fire one now that I can. That way we've got it there for later. And I'll favour axe because I've got candelabra, so that's like my third evolve. Base speed, what does speed up? Usually the travel speed of the projectiles. So ones that disappear after a small amount of time will travel further and hit more things along the way. And we're going to take Clover to go with our crosses. So that's nice. And there's our evolve chest, just to the left of this dude, who's going to get destroyed by knives. And then you can see the damage that Fire One's doing behind us. It's just destroying stuff. Duplicator. Get a tome. Spinach is what we're after as our last slot. So as soon as we get a spinach offering, we'll go get the free tome. Yeah, just so the garlic and the Bible are the easiest ones to see. They get a bigger radius. I think the hitbox on the knives and the axes just get a bit bigger, and the the crosses as well. Oh, there's axes to go. So whether we get axes or knives evolved next doesn't matter. They're both good. What does luck do? Luck increases your chance of getting triple and quintuple chests, and depending on what level you're leveling up into, you need X amount of luck unknown, or I don't know at least, to be offered a fourth choice, as shown down there. It also affects, to some extent, to an unknown amount, or unknown to me, what drops from the candles and outside the braziers. Now, for our last weapon, we could take Magic Wand since we're going to have a tome. I've got Cross, Fire Sword, axes, Bible, and knives. Huh. Or I could take Santa Water, which sits outside the range of... I think that's probably better. See if we can get Santa Water. Wand is not very good. I'd like to see spinach offered though. They're leveling really well. Let's grab that. Spinach? Thanks, boss. Hey, epilogue. I've pretty much done that in the past 3 runs. It's the goal now. Okay, so... yeah, fire one. Going. I've got Clover, so if we push cross, the Spellbinder can wait. I mean, we may as well push down towards the tome, and hopefully we've found a spinach by the time we get there. Oh, it's spinach and firework. Yeah, no, cross was Clover. Ah, so sometimes this happens. I was going to go for Santa Water, but I guess Magic Wand is fine. Oh, I guess Magic Wand is is the option I'm taking. Is probably a better. Spinach. There we go. Get pooped on the spinach. Ooh. Max Pentagram was a minute cooldown when I had it. And unfortunately I got the final upgrade at 03 seconds. It didn't go off in time to kill death. But it was useful, like it was really helpful for, you know, things were getting in tight. Clear it out. There's the free tome. So we'll wait till we get spinach first. There we go. Now, sometimes there's a second free tome. Heaven Sword's nice. What I should do is evolve magic wand last, so it's got the best chance of like getting high DPS. Try and do anything. I'm gonna watch here. There's I think it's the 18-minute boss that is the same color palette witch as these wizards. Makes sense. Unlucky wizards or very lucky witch. And similar size, a little bit bigger. Probably that snoo sort of variation. Quite easily, if you're just charging along, you can just plow into her, and yeah, she does some very, very, very bad things to Gennaro. There she is. Hey, baby. Alright, that's going to be some carnage. Now, where's my second free tome? Please, game. I mean, at some point we could probably turn around and go back, but what for? We were leveling, or we still are leveling very fast. I felt like I was leveling faster with Magnet, but I think that was just bad feels. Oh, good feels, but incorrect. Yes. Oh, here's dude. Forgot about the 20-minute green man. At some point, we probably should turn around, maybe? I don't know. Should we? Is that a thing we should be doing? If there's any red crystals back where we came that have like 30 levels in them. Hey Nutty Pine, how you doing? Also, you're not here? It's putting points on the wheel, dude. We can put some points on the wheel. We're going to spin it on the 30th. And the winning game will get played on the 31st. I'm still off streaming extra playthroughs of Rogue Legacy since the first spin of the wheel. It feels good. I like Rogue Legacy. Rogue Tower in 3 days. Hyped. Never a second free time. That's not true. I've got a free time. Yeah, Magnet really helps pump out the last few levels. Although it does interrupt you with the level up spam at the end of the game. So we should be able to avoid that this time around. Oh, and the magnet also means that we find some NFTs along the way. Oh, look at that, we killed a boss and didn't even know it. That was probably fireballs. Actually, it's probably that fireball right there. Why there's no bonus, 7th item that you can get in forest. Just didn't get around to it, maybe. Maybe like clover. Although you can get clovers though, they just add to your luck and not as an actual item. Spinach. I feel like if you could find spinach. Level 4 times. If we get one more level up on time, I'm turning around. We'll get some of those red gems along the way back. Pretty sure whenever I have got to, it's been much closer than this. Oh, we're walking into enemies there. That could be bad. You have to play. Oh, there's a boss. That's why everybody's backing up. Okay. Find me some help. This one doesn't get knifed as well. 25-minute boss. Completely forgot about it. There you go. Die, idiot. Find me some chicken. That would have been a very sad way to end the run. Having the 25-minute boss teleport in front of me and then dying to it. Give me that chicken. There you go. Red gems. Red gems be gemmin'. Alrighty. Now maybe we can find either an FT or a rocket. And I'll probably sit. I think my highest level is like 117. I don't know the number of kills though. In the Discord I put one up. These kills are pretty up there though. And we've got blue wand as well, so it could be much higher. How many kills we got with the X-Dash run yesterday? With the burbs. Regular red gems. Thought these were special ones. Okay, there's a necklace there. There's 2 necklaces. We're gonna sit here. Can we kill death? That's the question. You should have seen one of the runs I had yesterday, Notified. It just sat there, had this huge circle, much bigger than this one, that enemies couldn't get into. What we're going to want to do is have that pathway cleared, so we just run down and grab it. Oh, I didn't kill him. That's Gennaro in the library. Okay, first 4 down. 14 to go. Wait, yep. 14. 40,000 kills though. Oh, Holy One beat out Vespers. Oh, there you go. Was active for the 4 minutes of the chunkiest part of the game though. That's roughly the population of the city you live in. You live in a small town. Just a small town boy. Do 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 do.